Okay, what is happening, Cucumber Squad, and welcome back to the Fable Sphere. Okay, so we've got a brand new artist called Brodha. Apparently he's an Indian artist. A few people has been asking me to react to this particular song. It's called Bujjima, featuring Niharika. So we've never ever reacted to this guy. We've never ever reacted to any of his discography. This is completely new to the channel. So the first time reaction to this. Very intriguing, man. As you know, I love new artists to the channel, and I'm happy to do everything, all new artists from across the world, man. So let's see what we got over here. Let's rock and roll. Let's go. Wait a second. What did that say there on the top there? Court of Just Tiffs. Justice. Just Tiffs. Clever. Okay, good start. Let's go.
Bujjima crazy like animal. You was a savage animal. We were just never compatible. Bujjima, Bujjima, Bujjima crazy like animal. I'm leaving the diamonds and happier. We were just never compatible. Bujjima, Bujjima. All I wanted was your transparency, but I guess your heart was opaque.
Hey.
Bujjima for the streets got more red flags than a communist state.
Hey. Yo, okay, I can see the concept of it straight off the bat. In a court of law, it's obviously a dispute, a marital dispute or a relationship dispute. And he said that you got more flags than a communist, more red flags than a communist state. Clever, that's a good bar. That's a great bar. And then also her heart is opaque. I wanted transparency, but her heart was opaque, which is the opposite of transparent.
Flags than a communist state. Water polluted with arsenic from Chernobyl got nothing on you.
Jesus.
Like you just a toxic succubus that I had to begrudgingly do. The type of thing got different pros.
Wow, this guy really hates her. Can you imagine saying that arsenic water from Chernobyl, which was that nuclear disaster that happened in Ukraine at the time? Well, I think it was Ukraine when it was still under the Soviet Union. And to say that that's got nothing on you. Wow. And he's like, I had to begrudgingly do you. Wow.
But Jari got buckets to throw. Thought you was my all in my bay, but you up in Sasa a bay.
Hey.
You knock on the gates of hell and they all be screaming and shrieking in fear. You creep up on Emily Rose like Chelon, the queen of demons is here.
Oh
you
my
God. Only to flex on the gram, but back at the crib you abusive as hell, and I hate that I still do the best that I can. I'm sick of you wanting control of me, draining me off of my dopamine. You ain't the center of my universe, even if you call yourself told of me. You don't even
bro. Okay, so obviously he's definitely has a massive issue with her. He says that all you want to do is you want a guy that you can flex on the gram, but then when we go back to my crib, you just fucking abuse me, right? And then he's basically says here, you're draining me off of my dopamine, but the bar over here.
You ain't the center of my universe, even if you call yourself
So you aren't the center of my universe, even if you call yourself Ptolemy, right? I think it's actually a silent P, it's Ptolemy. Ptolemy was he was a geographer that he thought that he was a geographer that thought that the earth was the center of the universe, if I remember that correctly. Yeah, he believed that the earth was the center. The earth and its sort of like everything around it in terms of the sun, the moon and everything, that was the center of the universe, right? That's what Ptolemy believed, right? Let's go.
Told me you'd only had
clever
that was medium,
very
but I gave
clever.
you the one that was rare. So I tried to match our rhythms and hit it like I was drumming a snare.
Clever. You only wanted the meat that was medium, but I gave you the one that was rare. So clever. He's obviously a sexual bar, but then when he also refers to meat is in terms of he refers to himself as he himself was rare in this relationship, but you didn't appreciate that. And then he's also talking about the rare meat that you give a lady in a sexual encounter. You know what I mean?
Them inside of your quality walls cause you wanted the cream. I'm icing you out, but a part of me's always with you since you swallowed my jeans. Bujjima crazy.
Okay. But the bar was pretty clever. So I tried to match her rhythms and hit it. Very clever. That was the sexual bar that came straight off the medium rare. And then
it like I was drumming a snare.
Clever.
I gave you the magnum inside of your quality walls because you wanted the cream.
That was brilliant. I gave you the magnum inside of your quality walls. Magnum with referring to gun. Magnum as well in referring to the ice cream. So you got the chocolate walls. Flipping clever, right? And then because you wanted the cream, where you wanted the money, and you wanted, you know, the good life essentially. But then the ice cream inside the ice cream, the ice cream inside the magnum, which is a kind of ice cream. Very, very clever. And then also referring again to a sexual bar over here, if you think about it enough, right?
I'm icing you out, but a part of me.
I'm icing you out, but a part of me, so icing you out with regards to... I'm sorry, I'm pausing. I'm just trying to break down these bars. So icing you out is referring to the Magnum ice cream. And then he goes into that bar where he says...
always with you since you swallowed my jeans.
But I'm always with you since you swallowed my jeans. He's swallowed his DNA. Right, okay, that's pretty graphic.
Was cause you wanted the cream. I'm icing you out, but a part of me's always with you since you swallowed my jeans. Bujjima crazy like animal.
He's barring this dude.
We were just never compatible. Bujjima
Hey.
Bujjima crazy like animal. I'm leaving undamaged and happier. We were just never compatible. Bujjima
Hey.
crazy like animal. You was a savage animal. We were just never compatible.
What is Bujjima? Okay, give me a second. I need to find out what Bujjima means.
2 seconds later.
Okay, so what it is when you desire a system and order and to prefer to think in a methodical and practical way. All he wanted was just order, right? That's all he wanted in his life was just order. That's what Bujjima means. It just means that he just wanted order, right? He wanted things to just run smoothly, and that never happened.
Bujjima crazy like animal. I'm leaving undamaged and happier. We were just never compatible. Bujjima. Even the devil be wearing an amulet thinking you live in his basement. Let go of things for Bujjima's happiness while she was insolent, hating, computing some evil up in your mind. All beady-eyed.
Whoa, I gotta go back. Maybe that actually wasn't the definition of Bujjima. You guys let me know down below. Maybe I'm misinterpreting it. Maybe the meaning is different. Maybe this might be a slang terminology here.
Bujjima. Even the devil be wearing an amulet thinking you live in his basement. Let go of things for Bujjima's happiness while she was insolent, hating, computing some evil up in your mind.
Oh, she might mean devil.
Like you and a Bacchus. I was
Oh my god, you're all beady-eyed like you an abacus, which is the learning toy for maths, right? It's the abacus. Very clever. Beady-eyed because they're made up of beads. Clever. It's boring, bro.
In your mind, all beady-eyed like you and a Bacchus. I was sweeter to you than a diabetic's veins full of molasses.
Hey.
You got the pity.
Clever.
Drama like chitty. The meanest so filthy and mean. My patience be growing as thin as graphene.
Clever. Graphene is the thinnest composition element in the world, I think, compound in the world. Actually, pretty revolutionary stuff that they're going to soon be using for batteries and things like that. But its molecular structure is so damn thin that it can take like 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 times the weight that an average, that's something like 3 times its size. It's thinner than paper, way thinner than paper, its molecular structure. And then, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but things like 10 times thicker than that can take less of a load than graphene can. It's actually one of the strongest substances and lightest substances in the world. That's pretty cool.
The meanest so filthy and mean. My patience be growing as thin as graphene. Scandalous in your DMs and you see no wrong when you casually flirt. But you're mad when the fans I amass through my work wanna pick or to hug, then you act like a jerk. Every guy that she never even once mentioned is a best friend.
Hey, calls you out. Every guy that you never mentioned is a best friend, right? Only after I call you out, right? Who's this guy? No, he's just my best friend, right? I'm doing him on the side though.
Guy that you never even once mentioned is a best friend. Thirst traps for attention. Bujjima, I can see through your deception.
Okay.
I worked and I hustled for us while you cheated on me and kept leading them on. Like the get-out pond, you salty, I left you one scene and I'm gone.
Ah, so clever! So clever! Okay, for you who don't know what the Gatel pond is, it's actually, I think it's an Ethiopian pond that's made up of salt. I think it's the only pond in the world that's saline to a certain degree, where it's actually a very, very salty pond. And I think it's in Ethiopia, if I'm not mistaken, right? But he's basically saying, like, the Gatel Pond, you're salty. That's very flipping clever. Okay, let's go.
Like the Gatel Pond, you're salty. I left you one scene and I'm gone. It's funny you thought you could break me. You carried yourself like a side piece. Now look at me moving ahead. Get me a thick and intelligent wifey. Pretend like there's nothing above you. Now you ain't the one that I'm not to. Only reason I be watching my step is cause your whole being is nothing but kakus.
Hey, kakus. Isn't that a documentary? I'm sure that was a documentary at one point. I'm pretty sure I heard of a documentary called Kakus. And I think it was an Indian documentary too. I think it was, he might have something to do with the documentary. I think it was a documentary about an old age of scavenging something. I'm not entirely sure. I might be completely wrong on that. I mean, I don't even know if, I think Bujjima, I got Bujjima wrong. But also, correct me if I'm wrong on the kakus. I can't remember clearly. I'm so into documentaries, man. I've watched thousands of them. And I might be mixing it up with another documentary, though. I think it was like an ancient tradition of scavenging or something. Fuck, whatever.
The one that I'm not to. Only reason I be watching my step is cause your whole being is nothing but kakus. Bujjima crazy like animal. You was a savage
I don't know who's trying to play into a bar there.
Bujjima crazy like animal. I'm leaving the diamonds and happier. We were just never compatible. Bujjima crazy like animal.
I like this hook, man.
We were just never compatible. Bujjima crazy like animal. I'm leaving the diamonds and happier.
Yeah, everybody in the court is on his side, bro. Every single person in the court is on his side. He's like, yeah, but take that Amber Heard bitch down. Let's go, bro.
We were just never compatible. Bujjima. Why would you do me like this, Bujjima?
What the fuck happened? No. Who did that?
Why would you do me like this, Bujjima?
Did the bitch take him out? Oh my god, she's one evil fucking bitch. That was super entertaining. I really, really liked that. That was such a good song. It had so many insane bars. It was so clever. We are doing more from this artist. You guys let me know down below what else is there. What else is there? Send it my way. I like these kind of artists. Super entertaining and barring like crazy, catchy, bouncy. Love that. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.